Today's video is brought to you by Griff and I because Griff is a huge part of what we are going to talk about. Thank you, Pooh. We just moved, I promise. He lost a pound already. He's losing weight. He's going to live forever. We are in this new house, and what's interesting is that Bradford, my partner, gets very triggered by allergies. So today's video is all about 4 ways that you can help prevent your seasonal allergies and not be so miserable, especially during this time of year. I'm Emily Schramm. I'm a nutritional therapy practitioner, personal trainer, and I love doing these YouTube videos every Monday. Please see below if you're interested in more links in my Facebook groups, whatever they are. We have lots of great things to help you along your journey, and I can't wait for you to learn a little bit more. But this one specifically because it's kind of mind-boggling when you learn about why we might have such bad allergies. I grew up in Missouri, and I also had really bad stomach issues my whole life. And so when I moved to Colorado, I still had a little bit of allergies, even though I left most of the allergies back home at Missouri. But what was interesting is very soon after learning about my body and really taking care of myself from the inside out, my allergies went away completely. And now I have no allergies. And what's really cool is now I also have no asthma. And so when I looked at that saying, well, how could that be? And why did eating healthier all of a sudden take away my allergies? There's a really cool point that has to be known for everybody that suffers from allergies, that 80 to 90% of our immune system is actually in our small intestine. So for somebody that has a lot of gut issues, bloating, cramping, digestive upset, random weirdness with your gut, all of that is actually directly related to our immune system. And so when you think of our immune system during allergy season, if we're eating foods that might be bothering our system and we don't know it, or if we just don't have a good gut microbiome, we are going to be more reactive to seasonal allergies. We're trying to take less out of the cup so that our body can handle what it can handle, because it can handle a lot. So number 1 of our 4 is actually take care of your gut. And this is so mind-boggling because you could take all the remedies and the herbs that you want, but unless you take care of your digestion and unless you learn a lot about gut health and make sure you're taking care of your gut, you're going to keep running into those seasonal allergies. So my number 1 is find a probiotic that works for you. There's way more about just taking a probiotic than let me just tell you to take a probiotic. But I will say if you join my Facebook group, we do Tea Time Tuesdays every Tuesday, and I'm actually launching my own probiotic line, and I'm so excited about it because it's way more about helping you not just feel better with seasonal allergies, but also help you think really clearly as well. So it's been mind-boggling for me. So number 1, find a probiotic and take care of your gut and your digestion. Learn more about it in so many different videos that I have on YouTube. Number 2, herbs. Herbs are my favorite thing in the world. And I created a Victress herbal tea actually because of this. So what I did is I'm so proud of myself. I legit went through every single herb, and I have over 80, and I can't believe this because my brain hates organization. And look at this. I even labeled them and I alphabetized them in my drawers. So I'm really happy. But specifically for allergies, nettle. Nettle is so, so, so powerful. And so I made a tea with nettle and Victress, but you can also make it on your own. And then I always combine it with something with vitamin C. So if I look at herbs that have vitamin C, rose hips, hibiscus, all of that is going to be really powerful. And then when you look at, I am having such a reaction right now, elderberry and anything that's also really good for the immune system. Elderberry is an IPO, meaning as soon as you get sick or as soon as you feel sniffles, take it and it triggers your whole immune system to be better. There's lots of things like elderberry, echinacea, osha root. You can dig into the world of herbs to take care of your immune system overall. But I will say for allergies specifically, nettle is a win. Number 3, we're talking about our immune system in the gut, also getting it triggered by certain herbs. But there's also another piece to that, and that is your lymphatic system. So your liver and your whole system that flushes out toxins. And that's a very big topic, and it's also a very big moneymaker. But what I will leave you with is this. You can use apple cider vinegar 1 time a day. Just put a little bit of the good stuff where you can see the SCOBY, this mother, in some hot water. So a couple teaspoons with hot water, and drink that every morning. And also find a liver support that works really well for you. And so I love glutathione. glutathione. I'm also going to be launching a glutathione that I love as well. And then last but not least, this is so easy and also so delicious. When I'm looking at how to help somebody with a local allergy reaction, especially seasonal, the nature is really cool. And so when you're looking at bees in your area and local honey, they are attracting pollen, and if you just expose yourself a little bit to it, you're gonna be able to have more tolerance to the allergies around you, especially if you move from state to state and you're experiencing things that you're not quite used to. And so I'm very much a believer in local honey. If you are trying to cut sugar and you're on this big anti-anything kick, I will say local honey and maple syrup are two of my only sweeteners that I approve of and I love, especially for my EMFIT challengers. So find a really good local honey source, support local anything if you can, and add it to apple cider vinegar and hot water, or your tea, or just eat it by the spoonful in moderation. And that is my 4 tips for seasonal allergies, and I can't wait to send this to Bradford because he says he knows this, but then he doesn't follow through. So him, along with all of you, if you're suffering, there is no need to suffer. As somebody that suffered from chronic seasonal allergies until I was 21, I guarantee you this stuff works.